3 weeks after a breakup, I got on a plane to Japan. At the time, I felt completely stuck, overwhelmed at work, no direction, no purpose. And I didn't know it yet, but my life was about to restart. Let's take it back. For over a year, I was stuck in a job that slowly drained me. It wasn't all bad. I learned a lot. I built some confidence. I struggled. I grew. But the environment, constant smoke breaks, poor communication, disorganized chaos, every day felt unpredictable in the worst way. Problems left and right, most of them completely avoidable, and I didn't feel equipped to handle them. But the longer I stayed, the more responsibility I got. Leading jobs, training workers, answering phone calls I didn't even know I was supposed to take. That's when I hit the most overwhelmed version of myself I'd ever known. Mistakes started happening, my brain felt cloudy, static. I was surviving the days, not living them. At the same time, I was stuck in a repetitive routine that brought me zero joy. Then out of nowhere, Japan. The number one place I had always wanted to visit. My friend had introduced me to the culture growing up. We talked about going for years. Flights dropped from $2,000 to around $900. We looked at each other like, we have to go. For an entire year leading up to that trip, I learned Japanese on Duolingo. Every single day, kept the streak alive. It was the first time in a long time I felt excited about something. Around that time, I left my job. I also got in a relationship and suddenly I had no income. Looking back, not the smartest move, but it was experience. As an introvert, relationships didn't come easy to me, so I poured everything into it. But without a job, without routine, I felt purposeless. My only focus became taking care of her and saving enough money so I wouldn't lose my chance to go to Japan. Eventually, she moved away for a career opportunity. Long distance made everything heavier, and I could feel it slipping. So we ended it, mutually. It wasn't what I wanted at the time, but it might have been the best thing that could have happened. The emotions didn't hit right away. They lingered for months. 3 weeks after the breakup, I went to Japan, and something shifted in me. It was like something ripped me out of autopilot. There were people running tiny restaurants on the side streets, small teams building businesses with pride, a culture built on discipline and hard work. It showed me something simple but powerful. Life can look completely different. There are other ways to live, other paths to take, other versions of yourself waiting. You just don't see it until you see it. And for the first time, I started looking inward. Then I came home. Same environment, same routine. But this time, it hit. The breakup, the purposelessness, the life I didn't want. There was no direction anymore. I had to sit with it. And sitting there, something became clear. No one was coming to fix my life. Not a trip, not a relationship, not a new job. If it was going to change, it had to be me. So, I made a decision. Not to reinvent myself overnight, just to improve, slightly, every single day. I started researching, listening to podcasts at my new physical job, reading books, building structure, small changes, repeated daily. That's when I got my first tattoo, Kaizen, a philosophy of constant, incremental improvement. Not because my life was fixed, but because it was finally mine to fix. Japan didn't save me. The breakup didn't define me. The job didn't trap me. They just forced me to decide. And that's when I stopped waiting and started building.